How we doing?
Pretty darn good, dude. Sun's out, top's down.
Good to see you.
Yeah, likewise, boss.
Hey, this is Lloyd. He is the owner of this magnificent 1973
1973.
Beetle.
56 years young.
56 years young. And you've had it, I think it was in May, right?
Yeah, I got it in May.
There's a rather large missing elephant in the room. The fact that there's no roof on this Beetle.
There is. She's not a factory convertible, believe it or not.
No.
It's had what's called the Paris conversion, which was a pretty common thing to do to these back in the day. You'd buy a kit and it would come with the roof, and like, it probably came with all these paneling to weld in once you cut it. Probably told you where to cut it. Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid a whopping £1,300 for it.
Was it running at that time?
No, well, semi-running. Like, it would run, but it would kind of cut out from what the dude was saying. He reckons the fuel tank was full of rust, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a shame. So I got it back home, got it running off like an auxiliary fuel tank to get off the trailer, and then pulled the fuel tank out to give it a clean, to get the rust out of it. Turns out they just squashed the fuel line, which had just like cut fuel into the engine.
Cut the supply.
Easy fix. The next big job is to change the motor.
Yeah, you've got 1.6 to go in, right?
We do have a 1600 to go in there.
And what is it now?
So at the moment it's a 1200 single port engine, and I would say she's probably making a brisk 25 horsepower. So hopefully with the 1600 twin port she should be looking at 50, if we're lucky maybe 60, but
yeah,
sort of
pretty slow now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's flat.
That's wide open.
It makes a bloody good noise though.
It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad.
And do you get many good reactions in it? Because we're locals to New Zealand, and I feel like if you drove this in New Zealand, you would get so many good reactions.
You would. In NZ you would. Over here, I don't know.
Do you think it's because people grew up and they've seen them a lot, and
maybe the novelty just isn't there? Like,
yeah,
people see it and they're like, oh, it's just a crappy old car.
Dirty old
my
Beetle.
Crappy old car.
Yeah.
Nice car.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Cheers. There you go, talk about a good reaction.
That's the best reaction it's had so far. I was kind of worried. I thought he was about to be like, what's this bloody thing doing on the road? Wouldn't say there's been lots of reactions to it. Other like VW owners, like Golf owners and stuff, they always seem to give me a wave, which is quite nice.
What's your favourite and kind of least favourite things about the Beetle?
Oh man, my favourite thing is that it's a convertible. Like, I just think that's cool. I've never had a convertible, and this came up for sale, and if it had a roof, I would have been like, oh, that's pretty cool, and I probably wouldn't have bought it. But because it was convertible, I was like, that is proper cool.
It's got a lot of character, right?
It does have a lot of character. And to be honest, my least favorite thing about it is just how slow it is. Like, I understand it was going to be slow, but oh man, like, I plan on doing some like big miles in this thing. Yeah. And as fun as it would be to do it with 25 horsepower.
You got some big trips planned, don't you?
I do.
Where are you going to Spain? And
yeah,
give us a rundown on that trip.
So in August, I'm off to taking the ferry down to Santander in Spain, and then driving through Spain over the Pyrenees to south of France, and then from Marseille, I'm heading up through the Dolomites all the way to Austria, to Vienna. So that should be
how many miles or k's?
Oh dude, it's so many. I think it's going to be like 3,000 kilometers or something, if I'm not mistaken. Jesus. That's the whole trip up to Vienna.
The plan for the rest of today, we're going to try to do a 0 to 60 test.
0 to something.
It might not make it to 0 to 60, so it'll be 0 to whatever it is on the same road, and then we'll do another test with a new engine.
Yes.
And hopefully get round to fully pulling the engine out today as well.
Yep, the engine really needs to come out today. Hello!
No response.
They were probably just starstruck by my car.
So you've got this entered into the bug jam coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm taking it to bug jam, and I've entered it in the run what you've brung drag class, and it'll have the new motor in it by then, and I was going into it super confident. It'll run like a 18-second quarter or something good like that. And then I started doing some research, and now I think it'll be lucky if we run like a sub 20. So that's the new goal. That's the new goal. But yeah, so anyway, if she runs a sub, well, the goal is a sub 20 pass. Yeah. And I'm trying to work out how committed I get to it, because like, I'm pretty confident it'll run sub 20, but so many people I've talked to aren't. So I'm like, how far do I go? I'm going to take the spare wheel out. I'm going to pull the back seat out.
You're gonna pull the back seat out?
Yeah. If they let me.
But is that a realistic
well, if they
redo then?
But if they let me, I could pull the doors off it. I could take the trunk off it. I could take the
Dude,
trunk
if you take
off.
the doors off, there'll be no structural rigidity left in the thing.
Yeah.
It'll just fall apart.
But it might run a sub 20.
Because what's the furthest you've driven in one go? Because I've had a drive of this, in the seating position, your back, like, I think your back is going to be so sore. Your hips are kind of there, and your legs are angled over here, but the pedals are there, and the steering wheel's here. Your whole body is sort of off whack. I think after a while it would get quite sore.
It's only one way to find out though.
What?
The furthest I've driven is about 50 miles. And
When you want to do 3,000.
it'll be right. It'll be
Sure.
okay. It's got to be more comfy than riding a motorbike, that's for sure.
You reckon?
Big time.
Okay. You've done some long trips on bikes, so you're probably used to being uncomfortable.
I am. I kind of like this thing of like doing these, like going for long trips in impractical vehicles. It's kind of just the best way to do it, because like when it doesn't break down and you make the trip like flawlessly, you're like, it's quite rewarding. And when it does break down and you fix it on the side of the road, get it going again, it's even more rewarding. It's good.
I
it's
agree.
Good.
There's some theatre to it, isn't there? It's like you end up getting a story.
You do, and like I kind of think when you drive these oddball vehicles, like you just meet more, like you meet some interesting characters as well, because like-minded people will see the car and be like, oh yeah, this guy's a bit of an unusual, like, you know, you attract people of similar interests and whatnot.